Please be seated. Chancellor, graduates, guests and members of the university community, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Bill Patterson, University Secretary and Director of Governance Support. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year, the university will hold approximately 50 ceremonies, both in Sydney and in Shanghai. On occasion, the university seeks to honour individuals who have made an extraordinary impact upon society through the contributions they have made to the university. Today, the university will bestow an honorary award upon an outstanding member of our community. I would like to introduce to you the official party who are here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Ms. Catherine Livingstone, AC, Chancellor of the University, who will preside over this ceremony. The Chancellor is joined today by Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, the Honourable Dr. Robert Stokes, who will be awarded a Doctor of Design honoris causa and also deliver the occasional address, Professor Mark Evans, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, who will be presenting graduates. The other people seated on stage are Dr. Sue Barrell, AO, Member of the UTS Council, Associate Professor Lynn Sinclair, Deputy Chair of Academic Board, professors, academics and professional staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Ms. Catherine Livingstone, AC, our Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
So in the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology Sydney duly assembled. And on behalf of the University of Technology Sydney, and before we begin proceedings, and on behalf of all of those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay our respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It's upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. I'd also like to pay our respect to their elders, past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, so we warmly welcome you. Obviously, today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support which they've received from family and friends, many of whom are with us here today. We warmly welcome you as well, and together we will celebrate the achievements of the graduates. But I'll first now ask Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, to present a candidate for the Doctor of Design honoris causa.
Chancellor, the Council of the University has established the award of Doctor of Design honoris causa to be made to persons who, in its opinion, have made an outstanding contribution to professional practice in a discipline of interest to the University. Chancellor, I present to you the Honourable Dr. Robert Stokes. The Honourable Dr. Robert Stokes is a former New South Wales Government Minister and recognised thought leader with a passion for urban planning and sustainable development. He has made an outstanding contribution to the development of the state of New South Wales in his government roles, advocating for progress in urban spaces that serve the community. He is currently the chair of the Faith Housing Alliance, which works to increase the supply of social and affordable housing, and he is an expert member of the Federal Government's Urban Policy Forum. His role with the Urban Policy Forum, solving the urgent challenges facing our cities and suburbs, has seen him work closely with UTS in recent years. During his time in public office, Dr. Stokes regularly attended UTS events as a panellist and speaker, sharing his expertise across sustainable development and urban planning. Dr. Stokes has a Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Laws, Master of Laws and PhD in Environmental Planning Law from Macquarie University. He also holds a Master of Science in Geography from the University of Oxford. His extensive study has strengthened his knowledge of sustainable urban development. Dr. Stokes is generous in sharing his insights as a regular columnist on cities and planning. Prior to his political career, Dr. Stokes worked in both the corporate and academic spheres, including as a lawyer across CBD and suburban firms and subsequently as a lecturer in law at Macquarie University. In 2007, he was elected to the New South Wales Legislative Assembly, serving as the member for Pittwater for 16 years. His ministries included for the environment, heritage planning and public spaces, and active transport. He was also a passionate advocate for the local community. In May 2011, Dr. Stokes was appointed the inaugural Parliamentary Secretary for Renewable Energy, responsible for the development and delivery of the New South Wales Renewable Energy Action Plan. He positioned the state to increase the use of renewable energy to achieve sustainable urban growth. Dr. Stokes has been a staunch supporter of the university sector, committed to designing the best education system. During his time as Minister for Education, he was responsible for spearheading significant changes, including establishing Tech Central, Australia's largest technology hub and government-led urban renewal in New South Wales to date, of which UTS is a key anchor. Dr. Stokes was also a major supporter of UTS's plans for its First Nations College. It was his personal commitment to the project and the considerable support he brought to it that led to the wider commitment by the New South Wales State Government. Dr. Stokes most recently served as the Minister for Infrastructure, Cities and Active Transport until he retired from politics in March 2023. He was described by his peers on both sides of government as having integrity beyond question, and his dedication to his ministries and his community will have a lasting and beneficial impact on the people of New South Wales. It is a great honour for the University of Technology, Sydney, to confer the Honourable Dr. Robert Stokes an Honorary Doctor of Design in recognition of his commitment to sustainable urban development and his advocacy for better urban spaces to serve the community. Chancellor, in recognition of his distinguished contribution, I ask you to admit the Honourable Dr. Robert Stokes to the degree of Doctor of Design honoris causa.
So by the authority vested in me by the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I admit the Honourable Dr. Robert Stokes to the degree of Doctor of Design honoris causa. Congratulations. So I now invite Professor Mark Evans, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, to present graduates.
Chancellor, I invite graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building to stand. Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Design, Architecture and Building as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the Board and has conferred these awards upon them. Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have now qualified. Many congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Chancellor, in the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, higher degree research students are critical to our research mission. From sustainable fashion to advanced manufacturing, grand designs to green infrastructure, our research themes transform cities, technologies and society. Our graduates lead transformative change, embodying our commitment to a just, sustainable and equitable future. Our higher degree research students champion ethical practices and deliver a vision for the creative professions of the future. Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. The following students have graduated with the Doctor of Philosophy. Danon Jalali, for a thesis entitled Analysing the Impact of Planning Regulations on Housing Prices and the Expansion of Informal Settlements. supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Emeritus Professor Heather MacDonald and co-supervisors Associate Professor Ali Reza Ahmadian Fard Finney and Associate Professor Song Shi. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Danon Jalali. Bismack Osei Ashampong for a thesis entitled Towards Strategies for Poverty Reduction, an analysis of the Rural Enterprise Program in Kintapo, South District, Ghana, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor John Wright and Co-Supervisor Professor Alan Morris. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Bismarck Osei Ashampong. Kane Pham for a thesis entitled The Role of Spatial Imaginaries in Plan Making, the Case of Greater Parramatta and the Olympic Peninsula Sydney, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Emeritus Professor Heather MacDonald and Co-Supervisor Professor Yua Silio. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Kane Pham. Samuel Swaenzi Impram for a thesis entitled Towards Developing Institutional Reforms to Stimulate Rental Housing Supply, the Case of Ghana, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Janet Gee and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Vincent Mangione. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Samuel Swaenzi Impram. Chanyang Yang for a thesis entitled Community Parks, Social Interaction and Place Attachment in Master Planned Estates in Sydney, Australia, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Song Shi and Co-Supervisor Adjunct Professor Carl Runesen. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Chanyang Yang. Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with the Master of Applied Policy in Local Government Studies. Hannah Schultz-Fullen. Master of Planning, Adam Cummins. Jessica Maisy Ediger. Jessica Kotselis. Master of Project Management, Makari Chegodaev. Junshi Guan. Melanie Lorena Prem Cifuentes. Andrew William Wren. Master of Property Development, Edward Abramian. Jerome Marsden Back. Lachlan Brown. Helen Eleni Danias. Diana de Borja. Joseph George. Jonathan In-sung Huang. Ruby Kennett. Zixian Liu. Oliver Joseph Maxwell. Campbell MacDonald. Ibrahim Mahmoud Azmi Shalabi. Lauren Tozer. Justin Zapatero. Master of Property Development, Project Management, Sanjana Jana. Chung Hang Nguyen. Nazanin Saburi. Master of Property Development and Investment, Dion Ocampo David. Alexander James Torville. Master of Property Development and Planning, Shreya Hitesh Parma. Wasawat Rujira Pum. Master of Real Estate Investment, Barbara Cocker. Master of Urban Design, Vaughan Paul Barker. Bradley James McCormack. Finola Victoria Alexis Sturrock. Master of Urban Planning, Joshua Terence Seeger. Matthew Ting. Graduate Certificate in Applied Policy, Graduate Diploma in Applied Policy, Sean Jamie Burgess-Lang. Graduate Diploma in Construction Management, Matthew Graham Schmar. Bachelor of Construction Project Management with First Class Honours, Bachelor of International Studies, Brittany Paulo Pereira. Bachelor of Construction Project Management with First Class Honours, Martin Abrun. Alyssa Rose Antun. Sam Aran. Angelo Steve Balassis. Justin Bazuni. Isabel Rose Borg. Emma Page Bourne. Korai Tankut. Monique Shalhoub. James Shimiul. Nicholas Daoud. Liam Jekic. Catherine Fortier. Benjamin James Fraser. Michaela May Villanueva Garcia. Roy Georges. Youssef Hassan. Alicia Kiosian. Nadia Avisa Lihu. Tasha Lihu. Katerina Malaforis. Domenico Martino. Stephanie Nguyen. Ya Cheong Nhu. Antonia Ozakovich. Fergus Joseph Rogers. Holly Grace Sheridan. Dylan Joseph Spa Sepulveda. John Allen Young Spencer. Jack William Richard Staley. Brioni Ann Sutherland. Maya Tabassum. Daniel James Taylor. Mia Greta Taylor. William Thompson. Mark Zabika. Bachelor of Construction Project Management with Second Class Honours, Muemin Ardati. Sam Boffa. Ethan John Bray. Zane Curtis. Omar Dib. Savannah dos Santos. Donna Fagira. Mark Fakuri. Daniel Francis. Christian Anthony Frangi. Leon Joseph Frangi. Alyssa Pamela Gettins. Samantha Goldrick. Zhehua Gu. Abanob Rami Halim. Noor Hariri. Kevin Chi Hua. Leah Marie Ibrahim. Alice Javian. Adam Josephoff. Gina Katsidis. Angus Henning Kellaway. Erin Manov. Christian Benedict Cruz Marcelo. Luke Matza. Danielle Mikel. Nicolette Mitrothanasis. Oscar Moran. Stephen Ngo. Lachlan Mark Parison. Jun Hyung Park. Akib Ratzak. Maxwell Don Rouston. Mustafa Saleh. James Anthony Sarkis. Jared George Sleeman. Thomas Svolos. Jesse Wak An Trong. Bachelor of Construction Project Management, Luca Gazaniti. Dylan Louisi. Bachelor of Design in Architecture, Celise Sleeman. Bachelor of Property Economics, Sarah Abbott. Isabella Nikolic Adams. Alexia Marie Ifantis. Finley Lloyd Ambler. Wiley Peter Anderson. David Arayan. Anthony Elaine Utzi. Oliver Barbaro. Jamie Bertolo. Darcy Hogan Burke. Thomas James Bowie. Owen James Burt. Jae-min Cha. Oscar Richard Crooks. Kieran John Donohoe. Hannah Louise Donovan. Christian Dow. Harry Francis Fisher. Alex Fonseca. Christopher Barkos Francis. India Cody Augusta Gilbert. Christina Gittos. Hugh Gittos. James Gogos. Isabella Julia Grassi. Savannah Sharon Rose Gray. William Grigg. Esther Hanna. Oliver Max Hannon. Alexander Harb. Samuel Harrison. Tom Michael John Harrison. Alyssa Renee Huriz. Harrison Juanopoulos. Isabella Astrid Hutton. Alex Michael Ibrahim. Aidan Ince. Christopher Jaja. Yanni Carantones. Dae-hee Kim. Shannon Kwok. Xiangjin Li. Max Justin Lowry. Patrick Russell Francis Mainsbridge. Jonathan James Malcolm. Michael Marinos. Claudia Mackenzie. Tommy Peter Millen. Thomas William North. Luke Philip O'Shaughnessy. Jasper William Klein O'Toole. Noah Henry Pagden. Emily Robin Pavey. Kuula Kyriaki Pavlis. Andrew Michael Pierce. Cornelia Potgieter. Hamish Hamilton Quigley. William Ho Zeng Quinn. Bianca Rard. Jade Ellen Robinson. William Michael Saddington. Christian Anthony Simon. Lawrence Patrick Simon. Shannon Wang Singleton. Olivia Stacey Stouraitis. Thomas Tyson. Krisha Claire Arivalo Villamil. Hamish Watkins. Isabella Watt. Phoebe Mary Welsh. Nicole Shah. Jessica Zhi Xiong. Dimos Yanarakis. Hans Cheng Han Yi.
Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building.
Well, amazing, I have to say. Just an incredible group of young graduates here with us today. So on behalf of UTS, I'd again like to say huge congratulations to all of you, and just as importantly to your family and friends who've given you all of the support, love, and no doubt a lot of understanding along the way. Finishing a degree or diploma is a major milestone, and we certainly don't underestimate the hard work and the sacrifices that you've made in reaching this goal. You should be very proud of what you've achieved, because your university is certainly very proud of you. Now, graduation is without doubt one of the most important moments in your life, and it brings with it opportunities and challenges. And for UTS graduates, the opportunities have never been greater. UTS graduates are held in very high esteem by employers, not just because of the quality of the education that you've received here, but also because of its very practical nature. But conversely, the challenges in the workplace have never been greater. Scrutiny and the expectations of society continue to grow. I would urge you all to maintain the highest level of personal integrity as you go through your career, personal and professional integrity. Confront with courage the inevitable ethical dilemmas as they arise, and remember the caution that the behaviour you walk past is the behaviour you condone. And this is incredibly important in workplaces, and you see all of the controversies at the moment. And what is absolutely needed is people who will go into the workplace with that values grounding and that sort of moral compass and ethics. So I'd urge you as graduates of this university, and hopefully we have instilled those values in you, but you have a huge contribution to make to more constructive workplaces. But beyond the opportunities and challenges, graduation signals that you've gained new knowledge. Use it wisely and use it responsibly. Be seen to give and not to take. And I say this particularly because you're graduates of a university of technology, and we all know the benefits of technology, and it can certainly be employed as a force for good. But there are unintended consequences, and you do need to be alert to those, and especially when those unintended consequences are deliberate and not benign. There will, however, be times when knowledge is not enough, and you'll be required to make judgments where the answer is not clear. That judgment is informed by experience, and definitely more by the experience that we gain through making mistakes rather than our successes. Our successes are very fleeting, but our memory of mistakes is pretty intense, I think you'd probably agree. But if you're not making mistakes, you're not trying hard enough. So please take those mistakes, learn from them, because that is the best learning you can do, and they provide the reserves of judgment on which you can later draw. So my challenge to you all of here today is to make sure that you make enough space and time to acquire and deepen your judgment skills. Turn off the iPhone, turn off the laptop, and just think. Think about the questions you need to ask, think about the answers you receive, and think about the judgments that you are being called upon to make. And I can't stress enough how crucial it is to be able to think. And we all know that the world is becoming more complex. The only way to make the complex simple is to think it through and give your brain time to do the work. And if you're watching a screen or you're on the phone, you're interfering with all of that good work that your brain could be doing. So just learn to think. Of course, finally, we hope that your relationship with UTS doesn't end here. Your career will evolve in multiple directions and no doubt in multiple geographies. But UTS is very focused on how we can support you in your lifelong learning needs. So we now welcome you into the global UTS alumni community. The Vice-Chancellor was in New York last week, and I think there were 1,000 UTS alumni in New York. So it's an incredible community. So stay involved, stay in touch, and remember the Alumni Office is your lifelong connection to UTS. So may I congratulate you all again and wish you every success in applying the skills and the knowledge that you've acquired through this great institution. Huge congratulations again. So it now gives me great pleasure to invite the Honourable Dr. Robert Stokes to deliver the occasional address this afternoon.
Thank you, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, faculty, distinguished guests all, and last but certainly not least, fellow graduates. Now, I've been assigned 2 tasks this afternoon: to be profound and to be brief. And to do so, I propose to scaffold seemed the appropriate verb with this particular cohort, scaffold my comments with 3 themes. The first is to offer an acclamation, the second, an exhortation, and finally, an encouragement. First, an acclamation. As the Chancellor has already offered her congratulations to all of us, I too salute the achievements that you have made. Whether you are first in family, whether you have overcome extraordinary anxiety or physical ailment or financial stress or family difficulties, that only makes your achievement all the more extraordinary. And to those of you who have completed degrees by higher degree research, might I just note that you've entered an exclusive club who have really tested their capabilities, built their character, and shown exactly what their capabilities can be to the future. I salute you too. And to all of you, while you have undoubted talent, to that talent you have added that incredible ingredient of application, and talent plus application equals achievement. Now, it's an exclusively Australian characteristic to be somewhat circumspect about or self-deprecating about achievement. And while there's a laudable humility about it, it can sometimes rob us of the opportunity to reflect on things that have been achieved. I'd invite you to savour your successes. This is, as the Chancellor has said, an extraordinary day in your lives. You should remember it and you should be very proud of what you have achieved. And on behalf of all of us, I want to offer as graduates our tremendous gratitude to those who have supported us along the way. To faculty, to academic and administrative staff here at UTS, to our families, this is a shared achievement. And your belief in every one of us here is why we've been able to achieve these things. I know UTS to be one of the very, very best universities anywhere in the world. Subjectively, I can say this because my wife is a graduate some time ago, and she is the smartest and most capable person I know. So that's a huge tick for the university. But it's not just my subjective experience. It's also objectively through countless international reviews and rankings. Consistently, the University of Technology, Sydney, is seen as one of the very, very best universities anywhere on earth. I think that is worth reflecting on because it brings with it profound opportunities to have a first-rate qualification from a first-class institution, provides world-class opportunities. But also, in providing world-class opportunities, it also creates an obligation to do something for the world. And this is where the exhortation comes in. It's what we're going to do with the qualifications we've achieved that matters. For most of you, you will have already considered the difference you want to make in the world. And certainly in the built environment, the Sustainable Development Goals provide a very handy, easy-to-use wall chart if we're ever in doubt. Particularly, I draw your attention to Sustainable Development Goal number 11 about sustainable communities and cities, which provides an obvious fit for the skills that you have collectively developed. But making a difference in the world is not optional. It's an obligation, and it's an exciting opportunity now to consider what difference you are going to make. On that point, can I say, finally, as an encouragement, this is, as Winston Churchill said in the dark days of the Second World War, just when he announced victory in the Battle of El Alamein to the Allies, he said, "This is not the end. This is not even the beginning of the end, this is merely the end of the beginning." I say that to all of us collectively on our educational journey. Our education here provides us a platform to have a voice. But the more we become educated, the bigger and more powerful our voice becomes. Career is a Latin word. It comes from the same root etymologically, where we get the word car or chariot or carriage. Our career is merely a vehicle, and whether you're driving a Ferrari or a Datsun, ultimately it's not there to look at, it's there to use. Our careers are not what we do, but rather what we do with it to make a difference to the lives of others and to make a difference in the world. My encouragement is to continue in education. While I encourage all of us, I certainly will, get a frame, put the degree in and put it on the wall, but not as something to just point at, but rather for something to encourage us and those who see it to continue, to keep going, particularly as the rate of knowledge expands exponentially. The risk is that our education can go out of date. Nailing a degree to the wall and saying, "Look, there's my education," is a bit like getting a banana and nailing it to the wall and saying, "There's my lunch." For a day or so it might be appetizing. After that it might be edible, but ultimately it'll just end up artwork. And in the case of the banana, probably not very attractive artwork. But my point is this: our education expires if we don't continue to add to it, just as our fitness will fall if we stop exercising. In life, we find that so many things can be taken away from us: reputation, esteem, financial success, even health. But education is one thing that you own. No one can take it from you, and you can always add to it. And the more you add to it, the more empowered you are to make a difference. No matter what age you are, no matter what stage you are, it can never be taken from you, and it will provide you with a platform to make a difference. Congratulations. It'll be exciting to see where you drive.
Graduations are indeed among the most important occasions in the life of a university, and we're very fortunate at UTS to have some of the most distinguished members of our community speak to us. Dr. Stokes is an extraordinary leader and his public service is evident from the citation that I read out to you earlier. But in the occasional speech this afternoon, we've heard his passion for change and his exhortation to make a difference. Do savour your success, but build on the success. Take up a world-class opportunity for the benefit of the world. And Dr. Stokes has reminded us that we have a frame through the Sustainable Development Goals to progress all of humanity towards a better outcome. And importantly, you have a voice. Build a platform for the voice in your career through lifetime learning, through advocacy, through making a difference. Would you join me in thanking again Dr. Rob Stokes for this afternoon's occasional address?
Chancellor, guests, graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer and in the balcony room adjoining this hall. The photography, framing and memorabilia services are located on level 4, which is one floor below us. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite our new graduates to join the procession, which will end in the balcony room. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?